Camp in a Box campers, welcome to your next week of activities. This week is bugs, so we have a couple of things that you need to grab from your box. First, you probably have a nice pile of buttons, some little, if I can pick one up, pom-poms, some googly eyes. You're gonna wanna grab those. And also there's probably some pipe cleaner and maybe a little larger pom-pom. So that's gonna be for our first activity. What you can grab from home is just a blank piece of paper, cardstock, whatever mom and dad might have available for you, some glue, and then you might need your parents' help in cutting some of the pipe cleaner. So if you do need to cut your pipe cleaner, you're gonna need to go ask your parents for help and get some scissors for that, okay? So what we are going to make is a really cool button caterpillar. Now you can use as many or as few of these buttons as you want to, but what you're gonna do is I'm gonna start with our little pom-pom here, and this is going to be the head of my caterpillar. And of course, I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue, and I'm gonna go ahead, whoop, and glue him right over here for our little caterpillar. And I'm gonna save his eyes until the very end. So I'm gonna move our little eyes right over here with it all. And then from there, you wanna start building your caterpillar's body with your buttons. So make it as cool and as funky as you want to. I'm just gonna glue a little button on down there. I'm gonna put another big one right next to it. Maybe you've got some of your favorite colors in here, or maybe you can just come up with a really cool looking caterpillar. I'm gonna put a little button right on top to connect them. So caterpillars are really fun, cool animals. You might see some of them out and about, but they are all different types of colors. And they do eventually change into either butterflies or moths. So you might see these guys are probably looking for some leaves to munch on. Once you've made your caterpillar, you can also go ahead and draw maybe a pretty picture, a scene for your caterpillar. What do you think? Is your caterpillar crawling on a tree? Is your caterpillar on a dirt path, on an adventure? Maybe your caterpillar's at the beach and looking for a nice little sandy place to hang out. So I'm just gonna add a few more of these buttons. I'm gonna make my caterpillar a little bit short there. You can also make as many caterpillars as you want out of the buttons you have. So don't feel like you can only make one caterpillar. As many buttons and pom-poms as you have, you go ahead and make your caterpillar. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and glue his eyes on, because of course, our caterpillar needs to see where he's going. So we're gonna give him some eyes here. And then I'm going to take my little pipe cleaners here. I'm gonna turn it into a little bit of a V, kind of fold it in half. And then because I want my caterpillar to have some really funky antenna here, I'm gonna go ahead and curlicue them up here. Gonna curlicue a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna glue these to the top of his head. So he has some really fun antenna there. You can also use your other pipe cleaner if you want to make little legs. So again, if you can get your parents' help, you can cut this. I might have made his legs a little too long. Let me cut that a little bit shorter. I'm gonna fold it in half. I'm gonna do another little dollop of glue. Give him one set of legs. And then I'll cut another one here. Now caterpillars do have lots of legs, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give him 6 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop! I hit my caterpillar's head. I think I'm gonna have to name my caterpillar. How about Leafy? We'll call him Leafy today. And 6 legs. So there's my little caterpillar. Of course, you can draw your fun scene for your caterpillar. Now that you've made one, it's a fun chance to go and see if you can find your own bugs outside. You're gonna wanna find this little container in your box. This is a bug finder. And what you can do is it actually is magnifying. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in one of our little eyeballs in here. Make sure you can see it. Hopefully I can drop it in the right way. And when I put this lid back on, if you can kind of see, it makes it bigger. So if you are out looking for bugs, if you know it is a safe bug, so like a worm, a roly-poly, or a potato bug, depending what you call them, you can get that little bug in here, maybe a ladybug. You can get your parents' help and you can look at it. Now the one thing you want to do is make sure that you do not keep it in here for very long. You just do a quick look, see some of its features, and then go ahead and let that bug back out into the wild because that's its home. The other thing is you want to make sure you're not picking up a bug you do not know is a safe bug to hold. A lot of them will have bright colors which look really cool, but that's usually a warning sign for us, and that means please don't touch me. So again, if you do not know the bug, make sure that you do not touch it, okay? So the other thing you do have, once you've found some of those cool bugs, you have this really awesome book, Bugs A to Z. And you can look and see if the bug that you found is in here. So maybe you found an ant or a butterfly. There's some in here about some wasps and some other types of butterflies. Of course, this is not all the bugs that you might find out in nature, but this is a great start. So get your craft activities here, make your own caterpillar or caterpillars. Go see if you can find some bugs safely and enjoy identifying your bugs. Thanks guys, we'll see you next week.